Hi, everyone. I'm just waiting to see if this is going to get going. Okay, so we are live now. Welcome to Self-Care Awareness Day with Canadian Association of BioEnergetic Wellness. I'm Yolande Kielstra. I'm coming to you from Southern Alberta. It is a beautiful day out here, and we were doing these live events to kind of let you know and be aware of bioenergetics, the energy field in our body and how it can be affected through different techniques and tools, and how CanBeWell, which is the short form of Canadian Association of Bioenergetic Wellness, how they can support you through classes and also through facilitators. You can access the canbewell.org website to check out different facilitators in your area. Um, and then also classes if you're interested in further education. So bioenergetics is affects the biofield. So we're talking about the biofield, the energy around you, how the flow and energy works within your body, and when there's stagnant or flow that's not working, um, from either stress or life events or previous trauma. You can even have stress towards future events as well. That, thinking of future plans can, make you feel unbalanced. And so bioenergetics gives you the ability to return to balance. And just a little bit about me. So, I had kind of started with bioenergetics when my first son was about 2 years old. So I had always come from a family that was more alternative or natural health. We took garlic with honey for colds, and I was aware of it through my mom of, natural healing. So, hi, whoever came on. I can't see who it is, so welcome. And so, when my son started, who was born early, he was in the NIC unit for about 8 days. When he started to get eczema and severe eczema. At around 2 years old, I started to look towards alternative health instead of putting cortisone cream on him, because I didn't think it was such a good idea to be putting cortisone cream all over his body at the age of 2 years old. So I started looking into different solutions. So with that there, this son was also having learning difficulties. And so I was made aware of from other individuals of neurodevelopment exercises. And that's kind of how I got started into it, was working at solutions for um, the eczema and then also for the neurodevelopment aspect of his learning and behavior, because we were dealing with behavior issues as well. Fast forward that, then I was using bioenergetics through Body Talk, and I had another son. So I actually have 5 kids, and this one was born with some more challenges. And then I looked again into neurodevelopmental exercises again and took more training through Mascatova method. And when I was there, someone spoke to me about Touch for Health and how turning the body on energetically would also help my son with learning, his learning capacities. So I had went to see a facilitator because I was like, well, let me try this out. Let me see what it's about. And I became really aware of what was going on in my own life that was causing health issues because I was struggling with irritable bowel syndrome, and also that I wasn't always taking self responsibility, which sometimes is a bit of a, pill to swallow, but it was good because it started the health journey that was so rapid and progressive that I was able to have it that I no longer dealt with irritable bowel syndrome. I had previously lost my gallbladder because of health issues, and so this is something that I energetically always have to sort of tone because my body is missing that organ to break down fats and break down my foods. So I'm always working for myself to support myself that way. So with that there, by seeing the facilitator, I decided to take some Touch for Health classes. And it so resonated with me. My body really likes being um, energetically balanced. I would hope that this is something that works, that everybody would see the benefit and bonus of it, and that um, and so it had worked a lot for emotional issues that I was dealing with, a lot of stress, um, and then food sensitivities that I was also dealing with. And bioenergetics um, actually allowed me to go through some really hard situations and support myself and come out it without not kind of crashing. I used a lot of the techniques, neuro-emotional points, neurovascular points that we all learn about in Touch for Health. I continued on with my training, taking K-Power, some more Mascotova methods. So I currently work as a bioenergetic facilitator in Southern Alberta now, and am also now a board member of CanBeWell. So that's why you see me here, me telling my story about how bioenergetics has changed my life. It has given me the ability to be extremely energetic and I don't know, there's like a joy quality that I had that I didn't necessarily have about, maybe 20 years ago, even 10 years ago. And now it kind of just like sort of bursts forth because the energy in my body has been, keeps getting balanced. When I struggle with something, I use the tools to help support myself, help support my kids. I definitely use these to help support my kids. ESR points are awesome for kids. Michelle Greenwell talks about them in an earlier video. So with that said, I would like to give you a technique. Michelle Greenwell in the morning video uh, gave you zip up of the central and governing meridian. So she had done this and then down the sides and up the back. And so I'm going to give you the next step, which is switches. So I also work as a gymnastic coach, and our body functions on three different planes and kind of gives your muscles and your proprioceptor um, nerve response where you are in space. And so with switches, when we take this here, these are K27, right? So they're just under the collarbone. And we're going to put one hand on our belly button. So this helps you on right-left movement, right-left brain connection. Can you turn to the right and left? And so we can rub these, okay? And these will probably have it. We could have done, I should have done some pre-movement checks here. um, we're just going to rub these and then I'll give you some pre-checks to do. And then we're going to switch our hands. So this will, this will be corrected. So hopefully you might not see, okay. So anyhow, if we were doing some pre-checks, body movement pre-checks, we kind of check and see how we are moving from right to left. Where does your body feel in space? Is one easier than the other? Is there more resistant going one way than the other? Okay, then I want you to check your forward and backward movement, right? So you're kind of your forward and backward, and you can think of a goal in mind. Maybe you're thinking about how do you move forward What do you want to look forward to tomorrow? What do you want to look forward in 2 weeks? And you can think of those things as you're moving and see if there's a resistance one way more than the other. And then the last one is up and down. See if it's easy for yourself to feel the ground, feel the air above you, and um, how that feels. See if there's any resistance. Does your body sink to the ground easy? Is it hard to reach up into the air and lift your arms up? Okay. So because we did our K27s already, hopefully your right left movement was pretty easy. Then we're going to do the up and down. So that's putting your thumb below your chin here and under your nose, a hand on the belly button, and we're going to rub back and forth. Okay. So you're connecting that up and down plane. So think of when you're doing, like, say, jumping up in the air, going upstairs, and switch your hands. So these again are called switches, and they help you move forward not only on a physical plane, but also through metaphysical as well. So think of how you move forward in your life. Okay, so I'm going to stand up again so I can show you the other point. So you're going to put one hand on your belly button, another, you can take your fist like this and in the tailbone and rub in the tailbone. And yes, I have done this in public when I feel like I'm out of sorts. You should feel kind of like an energetic shift by now. Might yawn, might have a sigh. Okay, and then switch hands again and this way. Okay, so we're doing our switches. You want to give them a rub for at least 10 seconds each and switch your hands in another 10 seconds. So that is your switches. So we're going to check again now our movement. So we're going to do our post check. So we're going to check our right to left. Might look like I'm going from left to right because of the video reversal. Okay, forward, backward. See if your toes grip easier when you're moving forward, and up and down. So bend and ground. Can you feel the ground better? Is it easier? And so for myself, I can actually feel that my up down movement is a lot easier. And I could tell when I actually was doing those ones, which was where I could feel the energetic shift as well. So I want to thank you for being with us here with CanBeWell, learning about a bioenergetic tip. If you want any more information, please follow the CanBeWell.org website, also the Facebook site as well. We'll be providing more tips and some webinars for the public so they can learn about how bioenergetics can help support them, their family, even through your work, your businesses, helping you move forward and be more balanced in your life. So look forward. Please check out the website and the webinars that we have upcoming. We'd love for you to join our community by liking our page and also becoming a member of CanBeWell if bioenergetics is something that you want to be part of and learn more about. And yeah, so again, thank you. And I hope that those tips can bring more balance into your life. Bye.